Hey guys, this is Shane and welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel. Today, hey, I'm going over old school book finds. It's the book haul time, finding good stuff. My thrift stores are still kind of, we talk about the ebb and flow. They're really ebbing. I'm not finding much in my thrift stores, but it seems like there's been a lot of estate sales and different, places that continually just, give me good stock. So I'm gonna jump in. Hey, but before I do, I just noticed looking here at the video that I'm debuting a new shirt I got. I love this shirt, but you only see the UFOs. But I need a wider angle lens. You see the cat? That's how I would feel if I saw a UFO, right? So anyway, there you go. So let's just jump into the finds. I've actually been finding a lot of art books lately, and I think it's because I've hit a few estate sales that are. It seems like there's a lot of artists, like they have art supplies and different things. But like here's one. This one here is on flowers. It's beautiful. This lady's style. Oh, didn't know there's a card. Got a postcard in it. So yeah, it's got all kinds of paintings of flowers and you can see the detail. Beautiful. I see this listed for 47. I don't have any sold comps on it, but I see it listed for 47. I'll have to check Amazon and see whether I'm going to send it in there, but on eBay I see it for about 47. Here's another art book, and what's funny about this one, I have never noticed these before, but it's like this Splash 11, and these are like it's the best of watercolor. It's a beautiful cover, and watercolor, man, I was never very good at watercolor, but I love the effect. It's gorgeous painting. Let's see if they show a couple more here. Let's see, yeah, see there's some really pretty stuff. But in a couple of the later sales, I found this one, and I see this one on Amazon for like 25. I seen more of this from the Splash 11, again from these artist kind of estate sales. And I'm picking them up. They seem to all be selling in that $20 to $30 range. I paid $1 for this one, so it's nice. All right, here's With a Measure of Grace, the story and recipes of a small town restaurant. And I'm not sure what restaurant it is. See if I can see here. Hell's Backbone Grill in Boulder, Utah. So Boulder, Utah. I see this selling for like 20 bucks. Probably going to Amazon as well. All right, this was one. I got these for 50 cents each. I think, no, these were $1 each. But it's this Fenton glass, and there's the second 25 years, the first 25 years, and the third 25 years. And it was Fenton glass, this style, little, hobnailish looking thing. I was never into glass. It's amazing because the way my brain works, I can remember something about an obscure book and a book cover or a genre or a title. I can remember it, but like glassware and what made, glassware collectible, old, new, I never could understand glassware, never got into it. Also, I do like shipping for books better than glassware, just to keep it from breaking. But these three, they were, I got them for $1 each. I'll sell these as a lot. I think I'll be able to get 20 to 25 bucks for those three. All right, now here's a weird one. Look at this. It's called Chasing. Now, what do you think chasing is? I'll tell you one time, several years ago, before I get into chasing, several of us at work, we did a bunch of Tough Mudders like 5-6 years ago. I did like 7 of these things. These are these mud races. Really enjoyed them. Very physical, kind of the camaraderie and the running part. I always hated the running part, but always loved the obstacles. But there's a friend of mine. She's an avid runner, and we'd get together and train and run. And she told me, she said, Shane, when you run, you look like someone's chasing you. So I'm not known for my running ability. But in this case, chasing is ancient metalworking techniques. Look at that. That is so cool. Now, I see this one on Amazon for like 50 bucks, but I don't see it sold. So I'm gonna send it in. I got this for $1. There's this mark there. I'm gonna send it into Amazon. I think I'll check eBay, but it's got all these techniques for metalwork, and I'll just see what happens, right? For that kind. But that's kind of cool. I didn't know that term, chasing. Kind of cool. Here's a flip the youth switch. That's what we all would like to do, right? Got this like 15 bucks is what I got a sold comp on this. This will go into Amazon. So now here's one that when I saw it, I thought this is a winner. I see this selling maybe for 18 to 20, but it doesn't sell as much. But I love this, the new Cider Maker's Handbook. Something about that just appeals to my nature, you know. I think it's like, I always think of when I see these old school apples, I was thinking of my grandmother's house. She had these old apple trees, and they were the nastiest looking little apples, right? Just you know, tortured looking apples, but they're not like the modern things that you see in the stores, but they tasted so good, right? But this will sell. I may keep it. I don't know. I like it. All right, here's one. I probably will send this one into Amazon. It's got it doesn't have a real high E-score. It's on like E-score of 3 maybe, so it's only selling like every couple of months. But the Sunbeam Alpine and Tiger car book. Have a lot of successful automotive car books, especially these esoteric titles. Again, I see this on Amazon listed, you know, FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, like 40 to 50 bucks. It's a sewing book, Vogue Sewing. I don't know what's in this one. This one's like a $20 book, but it's what you might expect. It's, you know, got lots of instructions and illustrations on how to sew. All right. Here's one, Raised in Clay, the Southern Pottery Tradition. Kind of cool. It's a beautiful cover. I like that. I see this one selling 20 to 25. I paid, actually I paid $2 for it. Look, Raised in Clay. Look there. Kind of cool homestead looking thing. See if there's any more photos. You know, looks like it's got like the, you know, like old school type crockware, you know. So I think it's a gorgeous book. Old kilns, but 20 to 25 bucks. Pay $2 for it. Really like the subject matter. All right, here's one I paid $1 for. It's Patchwork. What's this? Irresistible Zaka Projects. Zaka? I didn't know what that was. I see this one selling 20 to 25. This will probably be an Amazon one as well. Here's a Magical Knitting. Because you knit for your cat, knit him a, it's like a $15 book. I paid the blue sticker, sorry, 50 cents at this library. All right, here's one, Over the Senator's Shoulder, and it's written by Ivo Sparkman. Sparkman was a senator here in Alabama, 50s and 60s, so it's a book by his wife. I don't have sold comps on this. I paid I think that's 50 cents. I just said that, right? I see it listed for 38. It's a nice edition, so got it for 50 cents. All right, here's another from that artist thing, Watercolors. I see this one like for got it for $1. I see this one for like 20 bucks. Again, it's a kind of cool, this watercolor for buildings. Show you some of the examples, you know. It's kind of that cool. Really neat effects. Here's, you know, pretty stuff. All right. Okay, here's one, a yoga book. I see this one that lists 20 bucks. So go in. Here's one on Atlantis. Okay, it's you know, I see this one 15 to 17. Should sell pretty good. All right, Roadmap to Resilience. The one of my libraries, they rotate half price off, and some of the self-help, some of those areas now are like half off. A lot of times the books in that section are a little pricier for, you know. Oh, this one's actually, looks like this one is actually signed by the author there, little gift inscription. But I see this one 18 to 20 bucks. This is for military trauma. kick up some dust, do it yourself. About a $15 book. All right, now these last ones I really like. All right, so first there was this little manga book. I got, it says on that Amazon sells this for like 20 bucks. This one little manga book. Whenever I see manga, I always look it up. That's kind of cool. Then look at this. David Weber, very prolific sci-fi author. This was a set. They're selling these for $1.50 each, and they didn't even look like they were red. And this is the series, the Tree Cat Wars. And what I found, what caught my eye, and beautiful covers. What caught my eye, see the cat, you can see it on there, kind of glaring up. When I see something in a series, I always look for it, right? I look at it. And individually, these actually sell for $8 to 10 bucks. But I've got a sold comp on these three together for $45. So I'll sell them as a set. But whenever I see anything that's a series or a set, I'll look at it, right? And I paid $1.50 each, so I paid $4.50 for these, and I have sold comps for $45. So, and they look like they're not even red. All right, these last two are really interesting. Look at this one, and I think I paid 50 cents for this one. Yeah, all right, so I'm gonna show you the price first. I paid 50 cents for it. But it's, look here, Kill as Catch Can. Now there's a title. Wrestling Skills for Street Fighting. All right, I see this, I see prices on this running like 70 to 80 bucks. Is that not bizarre? So this is, you know, when you're scanning the shelves and you see that title, it's like, well, that's something I need to look at. If my advice to you on that, weird is good. If you're scanning the shelves, with your eyeball, and you see something like this, you should always check it, because weird stuff like this can be just crazy expensive. So anyway, 70, 80 bucks I'm seeing on this, paid 50 cents for it. Very bizarre. All right, this last one is kind of cool. It's from like 1920 something, published in Memphis. It is can you see that? It says masonry. Boy, my pronunciation sometimes is, you guys can just watch this channel just to see how I'm gonna butcher, how something is said. I paid $1 for this, but the Masons, Knights Templar, all that kind of stuff. It's just written book, all the articles, and from the 1920s. And, I don't really have a comp on this yet, but I think for $1, I can't go wrong. So there we go. That's it. That's the finds for the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. My new shirt, see the cat. And you guys see cool, buy cool. And remember, list it so you can sell it. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.